Look, anything that rhymes is rap. Anything that rhymes, that's rap. The subject matter and how you deliver it, what kind of art, the quality of it, that's hip hop. What kind of culture you bringing to your music. And we're not talking about the regular trinity of sex, money, and drugs that's dominated hip hop. That part of hip hop is dead because it's redundant, being a dead horse. So yeah, hip hop is dead, but just that part of it is. So that's half true, or maybe not even half true. It might be 5% true. There's like a whole other 95% of hip hop that you either don't hear or don't know about. That's almost talking about neither of those three topics. You know, you go in there and it ain't about any of the things, and none of them are industry either. Because if you're in the industry, it has to be sex, money, and drugs. It has to be. You're not. You can't even get in unless that's the kind of music you make. And if you do come out on some inspirational, believe me, it's going to lean over to sex, money, and drugs. It definitely is. So with that, there's a whole sector of hip hop, and since it may or may not be getting pushed in the U.S., other places you hear it, or it might be more prevalent. Like for instance, I'm getting more one-to-one correspondences from people in the UK than in the US. And I already know what that's saying. More people in the US listen to gangster rap than conscious rap. But again, this is only using a very small sample size. You know, I only got 300 or something followers. So that, look at that in a sea of what, 3/4 of a billion people. It's very small. But at the same time, it's a very accurate sample size if you're going to be dealing in probability. You know, like when you take statistics class, you deal with probabilities, the um, the likelihood of something happening based on repeated trials. So that, in a nutshell, and that's what all my playlists are about. To the best of my ability, I try to include all the other elements in hip hop. I don't care what I got to talk about, but it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to make sure it's anything other than what you hear all the time. You hear me? Super T Sigma, Sigma programming. Peace.